I can't even believe I have to make this video, but I'm just stunned. Starfield has won the most innovative game of the year on the Steam Awards. Now, we'll take that with a grain of salt because Starfield didn't deserve to win any awards in 2023 except worst game of the year from a AAA publisher. I'm not even sure how, if it's a troll or what's going on. Starfield is, in my opinion, one of the worst games of all time. I bought it. I was excited about playing it. I was looking for a new No Man's Sky type of experience. I expected it to be a little bit like Skyrim in space. All it is Fallout 4 in space, but worse than Fallout 4. More boring than Fallout 4. More boring than even Skyrim, and I actually enjoyed Skyrim because of the style it was, but the game is very dated. How that anyone could ever say that Bethesda released Starfield and introduced a game that's innovative is beyond me. What is innovative about a load screen simulator? What is innovative about this game? There is absolutely nothing. The RPG elements are just the same old Bethesda bug-ridden mess. The exploration is non-existent. You're exploring nothingness. The story, the campaign, is incredibly boring. Like, it bored me to tears. I played it for about 3 or 4 hours after I bought it and immediately realized this is a hot mess of garbage. That there's no way I'm going to play this game, and there's no way I should have ever purchased it. I should have known. I've been burned by Bethesda too many times in the past. So I tried to get it refunded on Steam, of course, and I was denied because I had played it for more than 2 hours. It does take you about 2 hours of playing it before you start to realize what a total piece of garbage it is. Right? Most games that are long-winded, you play them, you have to get into them for a little while. So it did take some time for me to realize that, hey, this game is utter garbage, and I'm not playing it. And if anything, it's a scam, it's a ripoff. And so I tried to refund it and got denied. So then I emailed customer support and get to realize I buy a lot of games. I probably have like 150 games I purchased on Steam on my account. I've only think I've ever refunded one game in my entire life. So I would have thought that Steam, especially given the amount of backlash that was already coming out about this game and how terrible it was, they would have started refunding people with a little bit of a grace. But of course, Steam, being the corporate conglomerate that it is not going to give up any of that money. And I'm sure they had Bethesda breathing down their neck saying, don't be refunding anyone if they're past the limit. But I tried 3 times emailing customer support, explaining my case and asking for a refund. I think in this case, with how bad Starfield is, they should have refunded everybody who wanted it, no matter how long they had played it for. It's utter garbage. There's zero innovation in this game, and it is just like, it just blows my mind that they won. It blows my mind that they were even nominated for the award. But let's think about how it is. Is there some kind of grand conspiracy as to why they won an award on the Steam Awards? No, it's more likely along the case lines of that the Steam Awards is public voting. And so whether, and I'm not accusing Bethesda of doing anything, I don't think they'd stoop so low as to, get bots voting for games or anything like that. No, I literally think it was a campaign probably by the very small few Bethesda fanboys who decided that they wanted to see Bethesda win at least something and picked a more niche area with other not so strong titles going up against it, but ones that deserve the award way more than they did. And they decided that, we're going to vote this up, and maybe that's how it squeaked through. The only other thing I think of is that the 4chan trolls were at play, organized a mass campaign to vote it up so it would win Innovative Game of the Year, knowing that there is zero innovation about this game. Again, it is a complete tragedy and utter garbage of a game from Bethesda. But perhaps there was a campaign of trolls that thought this will be very funny if this game would win Innovative Game of the Year, when it has zero innovation and is pretty much universally decried by everyone as being just terrible. It's even worse than most Bethesda released products. We all know we get a Bethesda product, it's just going to be bug ridden and have all sorts of issues. But we could have at least expected something out of it. So, innovation, I'm just, it blows my mind. So, Todd Howard, Bethesda, enjoy what is likely the only award you're going to win for your game for 2023, because when it comes to actual game awards where it's not like voted by the public and actual critics and people in the industry are going to decide who wins these awards, you're not going to win anything. And the only award that you should win is Worst Game of the Year. And you're very lucky that we had such excellent titles as Gollum and Kong that came out this year, so that you didn't win Worst Game of the Year, because those ones were so bad. They're going to win simply because of how terrible they were. But they weren't from AAA publishing companies. They weren't from big names like Bethesda. They're from smaller studios, and see, they're bad games. Yeah, there's lots of bad games out there. But when it comes to the AAA titles, you guys produced the worst game of 2023. And in my opinion, I have decided I will never buy another Bethesda game. I don't care how good it is. I will never, ever give Todd Howard and Bethesda another dollar of my money after experiencing Starfield. So hopefully everyone can look at this outlandish Steam award that Bethesda has got under the belt, which they will now taunt to the high heavens, that we're so innovative. Unfortunately, the worst part is it's probably going to go to their heads, because as we've seen by the way that they respond to critics of the game and to players who complain about it, their attitude about it, that it's not us, it's you. The problem isn't with Bethesda, it's with the player. That's literally their answer to posts complaining about the game. And meanwhile, if you go on YouTube and you search anything about Starfield, you're going to get thousands and thousands of videos telling you exactly why it's bad, how it's bad, and why Bethesda and Todd Howard should be ashamed of the product they have made. Anyhow, that's my rant on this whole situation. I normally just make gaming videos, but I just had to get my thoughts out there and put it onto video, because I couldn't believe it when I woke up today and realized that they had won the innovative game of the year on Steam. So if this was a massive troll, it was a pretty good one. But I don't think we should have trolled Bethesda and done this, because they will miss the point of the troll, and they will literally think that the players have spoken and that they find Starfield innovative. That being said, have a great day.